Well, we got great news in the rectory this afternoon. I got a text message that Santa's coming to the rectory. There were periods of this past year where I didn't know if we were going to make the cut, but this year we did. And the text message said, hang your stockings on the fireplace mantle. Santa will put your gifts in your stockings. Okay. And then I realized we don't have stockings at the rectory. So I ran out and I got this beautiful stocking for Father Larry. It makes noise. He likes things that make noise, so I got that for him. Father Barrett, he's not a Jesuit, but he likes things that look expensive. So I got this for him. Beautiful, very expensive. Then I got this one for Father Patrick, understated elegance for our senior associate. Then I thought, I better get a stocking for myself. So I got a stocking that, well, hang on the road. I think I'll make out okay, all right? Okay. There's probably no night in the year that screams anticipation like Christmas Eve. Sort of screaming in that line of the great song, the lyric, and tiny tots with eyes of fire will have trouble sleeping tonight. People are filled with excitement for the coming of Christmas. And we all have these things that we hope for, things we hope will happen. We look forward to getting together with family and friends. We get to feel the power of this season that's unlike any other time of the year. People aware of the needs of others, sacrifices that are made to make this Christmas a better Christmas. You know, one of the most highly anticipated events just happened a couple of weeks ago during the reopening of the Cathedral of Notre Dame in Paris. You know, the world watched in horror 5 years ago as fire ripped through this ancient house of worship. We all saw that steeple come crashing through what was left of the roof of the cathedral, shattering on the floor. Hundreds, thousands of Parisians gathered, praying for the first responders. Some spontaneously broke out into praying the rosary as the firefighters tried to do what they could to salvage this spectacular cathedral. The next morning, the first assessment of the damage, there was something that just stunned people. Well, there's a statue in Notre Dame called Our Lady of the Pillar. This statue has been venerated by the French since the 14th century. And there she stood, unfazed by the fire, brilliantly white. She became the inspiration for what many thought could not happen, the reopening of the cathedral. And 5 years later, world leaders from everywhere gathered to experience the doors opened one more time at the Cathedral of Notre Dame. The ritual, I don't know if you saw any of it, but the Archbishop, after he enters the cathedral, he blesses the organ. And it's a very special prayer. It's called the awakening of the organ, because the organ had been not played for 5 years. The great organ in Notre Dame is the greatest instrument in France and perhaps the world, 8,100 pipes. And as he began the blessing, he sang to the organ, "Wake up! Wake up! You have to lead us in music and prayer and worship." And then the organ responded. First, very quietly, the smaller pipes gave way to the bigger pipes. And by the end of the fanfare, all 8,100 pipes were at full throttle. And then with the chorus joining them, they broke into the Te Deum, that ancient Christian hymn written in the 5th century, praising God. That great moment symbolizes so much of the Christmas story, of going from darkness to light, from despair to hope. The kind of things that we all are a part of in our human journeys. And as we gather on this holy night, this beautiful night of anticipation and prayer, I hope you hear the words, wake up. Wake up to the reality that God loves you. Wake up to the possibilities that tomorrow has. Wake up to the possibility of mercy and forgiveness. Let those dreams wake up within you, the passions that give hope to you. May this Christmas and the coming new year be a great awakening for all of us of how much the power of God's love for us can change everything. Every one of us in this church tonight has dreams and passions and hopes. Some of us have had to weather a lot of things this past year. Some of us have had our struggles and our challenges. But somehow in the midst of it all, the mystery of the newborn Christ gives us great hope. As the Holy Father opened the great holy door of St. Peter's earlier this evening to begin the holy year, it's a year devoted to hope, the expectation of hope. And all of us need to be reassured of the power of hope in our lives. Hope makes all the difference. You never know what a person's carrying in their hearts. You don't know what's going on in people's lives. And so you never know how much someone might be yearning for evidence that hope is alive in their life. Hope is alive in this church. Hope is alive in this larger world. For Jesus Christ was born in this little village, in a place where there was a lot of hopelessness. They couldn't even find a place to stay. And as we celebrate the great feast of hope this Christmas, may this be a season of many manifestations of the power of hope being reawakened in your own life. And I can't talk any longer because I got to hang these stockings so I don't miss Santa. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Thank you for participating in this production of our virtual Mass. Your presence means so much. Every day, so many parishioners connect to OLPH through the digital ministry. The digital ministry is one of almost 80 ministries supported by the parish. That's why your support of the parish is crucial, so we can continue to have the resources to fund all of our ministries that touch the lives of many. Thank you for watching, continue to watch, and thanks again for your support.